Hey guys, good morning. I was just gonna do hopefully a quick little video this morning. So this is my sketchbook, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a sketchbook flip. I haven't done one ever. So I've recently got back into sketching and practicing my drawing skills. Kind of like a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to shorten it up a little bit. I was asked to do a commission painting of this bear, and I've never drawn a bear, and this was one of these instances where I couldn't even like use a reference photo. I actually had to draw from scratch, and I'm not a good sketch artist, so I decided that I was going to draw 100 bears and get better at it. So this is my sketchbook. It's like a mixed media sketchbook, but I actually started from the back side because I have some notes on the front here. So I'm just going to kind of show you, and like you can see I kind of started out with like some other kinds of little doodles and stuff in here. So I'll just quickly flip through. This was like another possible like little sketch that I had done. This was like when COVID first came out. And then I did this one, just kind of like did a little thing on COVID. And then this is where I move into my bears. So you could kind of see these were my first initial bears. Now I just did really basic sketches. Like these ones took like little to no time at all, like maybe like 2 minutes per sketch, not even like 5 minutes. And it was just to get the basic outline. Now you can see I've never really drawn bears before, so this was my like first one. You can see I kind of got the good outline for it, but not really like super great bear shapes. And then I think I did like a whole bunch of these in like a weekend. So like these ones didn't take too long. You can kind of see them starting to get some basic form. Some of them are starting to look more like dogs. You can even see here I like wrote dog because it looks like a dog. These ones kind of looked like dogs, so I wasn't like too overly happy with them. Just gotta remember it's just a process. Then there was this guy, I kind of liked him. You can see like how he's super scratchy. This was just to kind of get really fast at like doing outlines. It wasn't to really get it perfect. Oh, and this one's upside down. I thought I did really good on this one. So this was Bear 17, you can see. I thought I did really decent on him. And even Bear 19, I kind of liked him. Kind of like his little yoga pose there, his little peace zen pose. Okay, and then, I was like still kind of playing around with profiles and different shapes and styles, still looking like a dog over here, kind of like really weird shapes. And then I decided to kind of try to kind of get more of like forms. This one turned out pretty good, so that's Bear 25. Like some of them turned out really good for the first time. You can even see I'm like writing in dog here anytime I get too close to dog. And then this one was like a really bad profile. Just kind of sometimes I stopped because I knew I couldn't get too far. And then here is some other ones. You can kind of see they didn't turn out that well. This one here, I was starting to try and figure out what's going on with the head. Okay, so we are at this guy's bear number 30. As you can see, I'm kind of getting there. This one's a nice little polar bear that I had a reference photo for. Now you can see I'm trying to break down the shape of the bear. Trying to figure out the proportions. You can kind of start to see them like starting to do some line work, trying to figure out the proportions and how they all work. This was a polar bear, so that's bear number 40. You can kind of see I'm getting close to halfway. And then I started to go back to working on just the face and just trying to figure out what is going on with that face. And there's this one. This one was an epic failure. I don't even think I put a number on him. No. Oh, and every now and again you're going to see in like my sketchbook, Sienna comes over on the weekends and she does her own little sketching. So she's got some of her own little sketches in here. So Bear 41 I thought I did pretty decent on. And then this was another bear that I did, but this is number 42, but I kind of just stopped. He looked good, but I wasn't too happy with him. Some of these didn't turn out that well, but I love this guy. Bear 48 is like cute as heck. And then I tried to paint. And then there was like these other ones I tried to do a little bit more close up on the faces and wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. Then over here, I moved to some more profiles of it, just trying to get the shape of the body right. Sometimes when you get frustrated, you just move on to something else. So tried to get the body shape. I thought I did really good with the body shape on this one. And then you can see I'm kind of going back to some of these other faces that just don't look quite right. And then here we are at 54, 53, 55. I can kind of see there's still not quite played around with some like teddy bear shapes even just to try and see if we can get it. This guy is not too bad. 54 is not too bad. And then 56. Now we're over halfway. You can kind of see like some things are working, some things aren't. And I was doing pretty good. I was doing about a bear a day at this point. So the sketching was taking a little bit longer. Okay, and then just another little break in here. I was trying to do some Christmas stuff. And this guy here, you can see like there's just something not right with the proportions. He's looking more like a bat, bear, dog thing. Down here I did just like the eyes and the nose and like a couple of the little ones just to see if I could get this part right. And I felt like I did pretty good on this. Bear 61 did pretty decent. There's Bear 62. Longer faces, trying to see, you know, working on the muzzle is more or less what I was focusing on, and I wasn't sure if it was the eyes that were too close together or the nose that was wrong. So that's Bear 63. There's Bear 64. Still something not quite right. I thought I did really good with this guy, Bear 66. You know, I was starting to come together, the shape of the face and everything. Tried doing some different kind of styling. So Bear 73's got a crown on him. This was kind of like frustration level. I felt like I was at Bear 71 and I was not getting anywhere. So just kind of tried like a whole bunch of different things just to try and get the face. Of course, there's some more artwork by Sienna. Right there, right. Oh, this was my bunny. I was attempting a bunny just to try something different. And then there's another Bear 74. Just tried to do him like a person. That's Sienna's hand there. And then there was this guy. I thought he turned out pretty good. A couple more bunny little sketches. Just trying to get, you could tell at this point I was just getting frustrated over the bear thing, but I kept moving through it. This is another little sketch from Sienna. And then we're going this way. So these ones turned out pretty decent. I thought he did pretty good. This one's a little too round in the face. I wasn't sure what's going on with him. And then I started doing some concepts. So this is Bear number 78. So I tried to fill in like, you know, a little bit more things, trying to come up with a concept for a painting. See a little squirrel down in here. I was just trying to make things fill in the spacing. And then I did this Bear 77, and I really like how he turned out. And I added like a whole bunch of like more sketchy kind of things in here to make it framed in. And then I felt like I had troubles with his paws, so I really spent some time and just drew different angles of the paws and focused on some reference pictures just to see, you know, how they look and the shading and everything like that. So I spent some time and just did some bear paws. And then this guy was like, I don't really even know what happened to him. I was like getting frustrated. Bear 80, and I was like, there's something still not right with the face. So you can see I'm just practicing other little areas that I need to work on. And then there was a couple other little faces in here. This one turned out pretty good. And this one was okay. This one turned out decent. I don't even think I put the numbers in for these ones. I don't even think I counted them. I tried doing a profile of grizzly bear. You know, I was gonna work on the different kinds of bears, and I was just like, I can't even do it. So I don't even think I counted him into my bear count. This is just more randomness, sienna drawings and such. This guy was Bear 81, and this was my Merry Christmas bear. I think he did pretty good on him. And then some more sienna sketches. I tried doing a little teddy bear. Turned out pretty cool. Didn't count him though. And then we have this cute little Bear 82. I swear it was like I woke up Christmas morning and it was like I was given a gift. I could start to learn to understand the concept of drawing again. So Bear 82 turned out pretty good. Tried doing this guy with a different angle on his face. Got pretty close, I think. And this guy's outlined pretty good. I don't mind the shape of him even. This is Bear 83. I thought I did pretty good on a different, angle to the face. Did pretty good on him. Bear 84, I tried to do without any references. I should say some of these, I drew without a reference. I just tried to do it out of my head, and it's definitely much easier when you have a reference. So Bear 84, you can see, I'm getting a little bit better. And then there's a funny bunny. And then Bear 85, I tried to do another profile. I feel like I'm getting a little closer with the ears to the eyes to the nose ratio. So that's kind of what I was working on. And I'm telling you, my frustration level at Bear 85 was I was pretty sure I wouldn't be able to get to Bear 100 and make it look good. So Bear 85 was kind of a little frustrating because I felt like I only had 15 bears left and I wasn't getting it. So then what I did is I literally just took pieces of the bear and put them all together. So I have my eyes, left eye, right eye, bear paws. I tried doing the ears, profiles, couple different noses, worked on the muzzle, worked on some paws, and just broke down each piece of it just to try and make it a little bit more sense. So that's what I did. I didn't count this into any of my bear counts. Oh, and this was just some random doodles that we did some drawings with. And this was my Bear 7, or sorry, this is Bear 96. So some of these bears are going to jump around because I was running out of room. So this is Bear 96. You can see I've got a better shape to him, a better muzzle, better shading and everything like that. He looks pretty good. And this was Bear 86. So now we're jumping back 10 bears, and you can kind of even see the eyes are looking good, the nose to the eyes are looking good, but the face is not the right shape. So then we have Bear 92, Bear 93, so jumping around a little bit. I did not count this bear into my count. Bear 87, so Bear 87 and this guy tried to do profiles of the same bear on either side. He's a pretty fat, chunky bear. I like fat, chunky bears, but he's pretty cute looking. This guy here, I just stopped. I didn't feel like I was doing really good at this point, and I feel like at some point I was just nah, I'm just not getting anywhere with it, so I would just stop. So didn't finish him. Tried a different angle on a growling bear. So this is Bear 88. Pretty decent with the shading. I was starting to remember some things from when I went to drawing in university, and it was she kept telling me I'm drawing too dark to work with my lights and keep adding shadows. So I started going lighter with my pencil, and you can kind of see that as I go along. And so that's Bear 88. This one's Bear 89. You can kind of see his face is getting a little bit more rounder shape to it. And we're going to jump to bear 95. You can see the profile, and this guy's a little bit different. I kind of made a little bit of a narrower nose on him. Some bears have some narrower noses, so it's just trying some things out. And then we go back to some sketching here. So my boyfriend came up with an idea of a bear punching a beehive, and he asked if I could draw it out. So I was trying. So this is my interpretation of it. I would like to paint this one day. It's pretty cool looking. I thought I did pretty good. Even like the boxing gloves and the beehive and like the bees just scooting out of there. So I thought I did pretty good on this one. So this was bear 90, pretty decent. I like the profile on him. This was bear 91, and I started like changing him after I drew him in. Like his ears aren't quite right, his head's not quite right, but I do like the concept of like the mountains and the trees and him balancing on the stump over here is pretty cool. So that's my bear 91. Okay, and then bear 92, I started drawing him, but I felt like he was worse than the other bears, so I kind of stopped. And then this is bear 98, so you can kind of see I have a better shape to him, a better form. His face looks pretty good. Even the background in the, in the painting's nice composition between everything. This was bear 93. I tried doing a full size of the bear for his hands, and I feel like I didn't get his hands. I feel like they should have been like a little bit farther down here, but pretty decent. And that's bear 94. The shape of the face is really weird. Here's bear 99. I thought I did pretty good, but the ears were getting too dark, and I was like so frustrated because I was like, oh my god, the next bear is bear 100, and I'm never going to be able to do it. So, and then this was bear 97. This was another concept for art. Now, don't look at the bull's face because the bull does not look good. But if you took a look at the bull's body, I thought I did pretty good on the body of the bull. And the face of the bear is okay. Shading's pretty decent. I do kind of like the concept of it. So this was bear 97, and now I'm going to show you bear 100. So there is bear 100, and I thought I did pretty good. I did work on a reference photo for him. So I feel like I got the proportions right. Now in the picture, his head could have been a little bit taller, like up here, but proportionately wise, it's pretty decent. And I can say like from bear 1, let's just flip back to bear 1. That's bear 1. That's bear 100. I feel like I actually did really, really well. The face is pretty good proportion. I like the ears and the eyes and the nose. I do know I need to work on his paws and stuff like that, but I feel like I did pretty good. So that is my 100 bear walkthrough in my sketchbook. And I feel like somebody's going to ask me if I'm going to do anything else. And yes, I am. I'm actually going to do 100 bunnies. So maybe you guys can see my 100 bunny sketches in another video. I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you do, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see any more animals or any suggestions of animals that I could drop 100 of, let me know. I would love a challenge. And I hope you guys do this challenge too. Do something of 100 of something that you feel like you need to work on. And I hope you guys enjoy, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Bye.